I have this small 35 kilo Peddinghaus, which is a really old version, and I just never do anything with it, so today I figure I'm gonna clean it up a bit. You can see it has a star top hardy hole, which is kind of unique. When I had this little block anvil made, I tried to do something similar. The hardy hole is round through, but square on the top ½ inch. So the only time I really use my Peddinghaus is when I use this simple hardy tool. Since I want to sell this Peddinghaus, I need to make another simple hardy tool for my block style anvil. I'll get to that later in this video. I've owned this anvil for probably 20 years and I've never cleaned it up before. This cup brush seems to work better. I want to give a very special shout out to big supporter of the channel and good friend Ron Thacker. He's not doing too well health-wise and could use prayers and well wishes. Get well, my friend. Made this tiny scissor ages ago, and it really works well for cutting heavy stuff like this sandpaper. This anvil really is in excellent shape, and I just used some fine grit discs to polish up the face a bit. I'd really like to get $500 for this anvil. Unfortunately, the UPS shipping from me is almost a similar amount. So $950 or $1,000 for a 35 kilo anvil, even a very high quality one, is probably a lot. So there it is. I'm going to mothball this anvil until I sell it, or until I decide that I'm going to use it regularly. Or maybe I'll see if I can take it with me on my next trip back stateside. So I need to replace this simple hardy tool. So I've looked around at my stuff, found these pieces. The flat piece there is medium carbon, so that'll be suitable. Sometimes you just got to do things on the quick and dirty. I don't know who coined that phrase, but it suits this project very well. As I said, the top half-inch of this hardy hole is square. However, the edges are radiused, and that creates a little bit of an issue, though it's not that big of a deal. With this style of hardy hole, you can also use rounds to create hardy shanks for hardy tools. So here I depress the shank into the square top half-inch. Who needs dumbbells and free weights for exercise when you've got a stuck hardy shank in a small anvil? While cold, I just want to upset these pins enough so that they stay in place when I transfer the piece into my forge to heat the pins up. Although this block anvil is very small, those two pritchel holes do come in pretty handy. I'll give it a quick go so you get an idea why I need this simple tool. Works perfectly for what I need. Sometimes you just gotta make do with what you've got on hand. A big plus about this shank, it can also be used in a fully square hardy hole. Got a lot more fooling around to do.